PERT technique, Program Evaluation and Review Technique. It is more relevant for handling those projects which have a great deal of uncertainty associated with the activity durations. So today I will tell you how to evaluate projects and how to calculate jet values. So friends, welcome to my channel Study Ki Leher. My name is Seema Gupta. Now I will describe you this problem with the help of this video. We have this problem for calculation. In this problem, these are activities. This is optimistic time in days. This is most likely time and this is pessimistic time. We have to draw the network diagram. Then we have to identify the critical path and its duration. Then what is the probability that the project will be completed in 5 days earlier than critical path duration. After then, what project duration will provide 95% confidence level of completion. So let's start to calculate. So first of all, I will tell you about formulas. As for expected time, formula is optimistic time plus 4 into most likely time plus pessimistic time divided by 6. For the formula for variance, standard deviation square is equal to pessimistic time minus optimistic time divided by 6, then whole square. It is the formula of variance. For calculation of z value, schedule time minus expected time divided by standard deviation of critical path. So these are formulas. You can take screenshot of this page so that you can learn these formulas. Now we have made this chart. This is activity column. This is optimistic time column. This is pessimistic time column and this is most likely time column. We will write here expected time and we will write here variance. So this is the formula. Optimistic time plus 4 into most likely time plus pessimistic time divided by 6. Now we will calculate for this column. So 10 into 4 is equal to 40 plus 16 plus 4 is equal to 60. 60 divided by 6 is equal to 10. For this second column, 6 into 4 is equal to 24 plus 9 plus 3 is equal to 36 divided by 6 is equal to 6. For this third column, 7 into 4 is equal to 28 plus 16 plus 4 is equal to 48 divided by 6 is equal to 8. For this fourth column, 5 into 4 is equal to 20 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 30. 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. So we will write here 5. For this column, 11 into 4 is equal to 44 plus 32 plus 8 is equal to 84 divided by 6 is equal to 14. For this column, 10 into 4 is equal to 40 plus 16 plus 4 is equal to 60. 60 divided by 6 is equal to 10. Then for this last column, 5 into 4 is equal to 20 plus 8 plus 2 is equal to 30. 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. So you can see here we have calculated this column. We have calculated our expected time oblique duration. This is the duration. Now we will calculate variance with the help of this formula. So you can see pessimistic time minus optimistic time. So 16 minus 4 is equal to 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. Whole square of 2 is equal to 4. After then 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. 1 whole square is equal to 1. After then 16 minus 4 is equal to 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. 2 square is equal to 4. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 6 is equal to 0. So we can write here 0. 32 minus 8 is equal to 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. 4 whole square is equal to 16. 16 minus 4 is equal to 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. 2 का whole square is equal to 4. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. So 1 square is equal to 1. So you can see, student, we have calculated this column also. So now we will draw here our diagram. We will start with this activity 1 to 2. So we will draw here our first node. Then 1 to 3 and then 1 to 4. Then 1 to 3. Third activity is 1 to 4. Then 2 to 5. After then 3 to 5. 4 to 6. As you can see, 4 to 6 and 5 to 6. So this is our diagram. Now we will write here duration for every activity. So you can see in this chart, for our first activity duration is 10. So we will write here 10. Then second activity 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Duration is 6. So we will write here 6. For this third activity, duration is 8. So we will write here 8. For this fourth activity, 2 to 5. Duration is 5. So we will write here 5. For 3 to 5. Duration is 14. So we will write here 14. Then 4 to 6. Duration is 10. So we will write here 10. For last activity 5 to 6. Duration is 5. So we will write here 5. So student, this is our diagram. Now we will calculate in this diagram E values and L values, as E value is earliest start time of the activity and L value is latest finish time of the activity. So as you can see, E is equal to earliest start time of the activity. In short, we can say E. And L is equal to latest finish time for the activity. In short, we can say L. So for the first node and for the starting node, E value is always 0. So we will write here 0. Then for this node, 0 plus 6. 6 is the E value for this node. Then for this, 0 plus 10. 10 is the E value for this node. Then 0 plus 8. 8 is the E value for this node. Now we will find E value for this node. As you can see, here we have two activities, 3 to 5 and 2 to 5. So we will select here maximum of both of these activities. So 6 plus 14 is equal to 20. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So 20 is the maximum. We will write here 20 as our E value. Now we will calculate E value for this ending node. So here you can see we have two activities, 5 to 6 and 4 to 6. So we will select maximum of these activities. 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. 8 plus 10 is equal to 18. So 25 is the maximum. We will write here 25. 25 is the E value for this node. Now we will calculate L values. L values will be calculated from this ending node. E value and L value for this ending node is always equal. So we will write here 25. 25 is the L value for this node. Now we can calculate L value for this node as 25 minus 10 is equal to 15. So 15 is the L value for this node. Now we will calculate L value for this node. 25 minus 5 is equal to 20. So 20 is the L value for this node. Now we will calculate L value for this node. 20 minus 14 is equal to 6. 20 minus 5 is equal to 15. So 15 is the L value for this node. Now we will calculate here L value. You can see here we have 3 activities, 1, 2, 3. So we will write here minimum of these activities. So 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. So 0 is the minimum. We will write here 0. So you can see, student, we have calculated all E values for every activity and all L values for every activity. So now we will select here our critical path. As you very well know, for selection of critical activities, we have the one way, as E value and L value are always equal for the critical activities. As you can see in this activity, here E and L value are same, and here also E and L value are same. So this is our critical activity. Then you can select this activity, as E and L value for this node is same and for this node also same. After then you can select this activity as critical activity, as E and L value are here same. So this is our critical path. One to 3, then 3 to 5, then 5 to 6. We can calculate its duration. For 1 to 3 duration is 6. For 3 to 5 duration is 14, plus 5 to 6 duration is 5. So we can say duration is 25 days. Now we have critical path and we have its duration. So we will calculate variance of critical path. For this activity, first activity 1 to 3, we can see in the chart variance is, as you can see, variance is 1. So we will write here 1. For this activity 3 to 5. 3 to 5, you can see in this chart variance is 16. So we will write here 16. For this activity 5 to 6. 5 to 6, in this chart you can see variance is 1. So we will write here 1. So you can say 1 plus 16 plus 1 is equal to 18. And the standard deviation is equal to, you can find its square root. It will be 4.24. So now we have variance of critical path is equal to 18 and standard deviation of critical path is equal to 4.24. Now we will move to our further point. Now we have to calculate the probability that the project will be completed in 5 days earlier than the critical path duration. For this, we will calculate Z value. As formula for Z value is equal to TS minus TE divided by standard deviation. You can say Z value is equal to scheduled time minus expected time divided by standard deviation of critical path. So scheduled time is 5 days earlier than the critical path duration. So we have critical path duration is 25 days. So scheduled time will be 20. And expected time is 25 days. And standard deviation of critical path is 4.24. So its calculation will be minus 1.18. So Z is equal to minus 1.18. So student, you can find in this table, Z value table, value for 1.18. As you can see, 1.1 here in this row and 0.08 in this row. So you can see here 0.1190. So you can select this value at the crossing of these 1.1 and 0.08. So we can write here 0.1190 as 11.9%. So the probability is 11.90. Now we will move to our last point for the calculation of project duration for 95% confidence level of completion. For this calculation also we will use Z value formula, as Z is equal to schedule time minus expected time divided by standard deviation of critical path. So expected time is 25 days and the standard deviation is 4.24. Now we have 95% chance. So we will find its Z value. As you can see in this table here, 0.9505. So in this table we can select this value. So you can check, here is 1.6 and here 0.05. So we can take 1.65. So we can write here 1.65 is equal to TS minus 25 divided by 4.24. So we can calculate this. After calculating this, schedule time is equal to 1.65 into 4.24 plus 25. So we have TS is equal to 31.97 days. So project duration for 95%. Confidence level of completion is 31.97 days. So student, our sum completes here. So friends, if you really like this video, then please like and share it and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications of all my coming videos. Thank you for watching this video.